A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go in Glendale. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. No run here with Amari Hinton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
It's almost ended worse, but it gets a yard out of it. Ricky Luvu there for the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lawrence working from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up. Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Into a ton of traffic, and this one intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the 49ers have it to 0. records his 7th interception of the season. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's May. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. At the 20. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Slot man's in motion right. 1st down, May. Here's Cox. This is Fant working downfield. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
It's a gain of
All set to go now from the 35.
San Francisco.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Cardinals are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, Lion! Son, it's a silver.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. by the first defender taken in this year's NFL draft. That was Abdul Carter.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he's down. It looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Good for a Cardinals first down.
Hey, 13, Luke.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Out of the
line.
gun, Lawrence. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
A gain of 36 yards.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Goes to the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. And on 4th and 2, they are going for it. May throwing for it. Taken in by Pierce. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 20.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, we were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The 49ers take a second quarter lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Point after up and good by McPherson. And the 49ers push their lead to 3.
14. McPherson set to kick off.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's looking for Alec Iomanner. And it's going to be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Hey, kill. Hey, run.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Frankie Louvu. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Hampton gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Quick throw completed by May. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
May now. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He brings it in. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a hot...
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Lisa 24.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Got to be pretty good actors. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Yeah, that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And they bring him down around the 34. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Left. Ironman makes the grab. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
First down.
Here we go.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Working quickly here.
79 Broncos.
First down throw here from Milrow. Forced out to his right. Cut near the goal line. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. From the gun, Milrow. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
Ready? Cook 18, Pioneer. Go.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Come on. Hey.
1st and goal.
18 Cardinals. 18. Hey, smash. Top low, 18.
Design run. Here's Milrow. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Barkley does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
I think I can see that sideline considering the challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal. It's Barkley again. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal. Winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal?
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Trying for it with Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. And he drops it as costly a time as any to bobble the throw on 4th and goal. That's a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be offered a challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. May off the play fake. Able to get it to Franklin. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He'll throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break. Looking to throw. Throwing for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
Set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Lisa 24. Inside.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Here's made in the air. Complete here to Hampton. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Hampton goes the wrong way, and he's going to lose several here. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. Brought in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Gray now on the return. Making some progress here. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Toss play to Barkley. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals will reach the end zone for 6. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cardinals take the lead on that successful kick. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
First down. 2 yards on the play. And the 49er.
First down throw for May. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down, San Francisco.
Throwing is May. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They go play action. Here's May. Completed to his running back. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop. That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 3 now. Now an inside give to Hampton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
To the air on first down, May. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 15.
Hampton now up the middle. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Here's the pistol snap to May. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's May. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Reed with the INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They did play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They give to Barkley, left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nice run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Hey, Lion! Take right open.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Jahan Campbell makes the play.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Here's May on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. May's going to take it himself. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line. Offense to the line. Second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 20-yard line.
On the carry, it's Hampton. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Third down, give to Hampton. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. Kicked well, and this is good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Evans McPherson sets the kickoff.
kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alters the throw.
This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Ready?
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Hey, run!
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense to the line fast.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down, all right with Barkley. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Fred on red. Hey, Ginger. Jack! Silver.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. We'll have the 1st down and even more. He cuts it to the right sideline. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here with goal to go. Barkley runs it in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have taken the lead late. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he's in, so how about this? The throwback you almost never see anymore. The fake extra point works and extends their lead by 2. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
At the 28-yard line.
Motion the tight end over. He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. He had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals bump the lead up to 13 points. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Reed with the INT. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Yeah, I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Tomato.
One drawn up here for Lawrence. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Lawrence here, design keeper. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And they continue playing their best.